So another term to look at is a thing called a Gantt chart. Notice the spelling there, there's a double T at the end. Charts are used to make things easier for people to understand, to make them more visual. We'll look at Gantt charts. In fact, what I'll do is, while we're here, I'll go into Google, I'll type it in, type that in there, see what pops up, and just go straight to images. And here we have lots of different versions of Gantt charts, all done in different pieces of software as well. None of them look manual, no look as if they've been done with software. I don't see any hand-drawn ones anywhere. That's basically ideas of Gantt charts. Some sort of thing, looks a bit like a waterfall going down or steps going down. I know these different sort of blocks or steps represent something. So we'll go back to what we've got here. These allow you to see things, like to see your deliverables, your tasks, your milestones, any resource you've included, and it gives you an idea of the schedule or time scale as well. You include lots of things there. All these different things you've looked at so far term-wise, you can pull them all together into a Gantt chart. Now I've got an example here I made in a spreadsheet. Looking at this one here, it's very, very basic. Over here I've allocated weeks. I haven't got any specific dates in, whereas obviously in a project require a start date, an end date, and dates to say when certain things finish. So I've generalised it here to say that it's over a number of weeks. I've got a bunch of resources. I've got an analyst, a programmer, and a manager. These are all these resources I may use. I may have other resources, but this is just a basic example. And over here, I've got my overall thing I have to do, investigate the problems, one thing I have to do, and that involves these three pieces here, right? Design includes these things, implement, test, deliver includes these things here. So all these individual little tasks, all these things are things that have to be done by certain people. So I say, for example, interview a client must be done by the analyst, and the manager's no doubt there for everything anyway. Gather client documentation, analyst. Research things, analyst and programmer and manager. So certain things can be done by a number of people, right? Now all these things are in a certain order. I can tell looking at this using the green, that these first two tasks, these two things here, they are interview and gather, they are running at the same time, i.e. concurrently. So these two things have been done at the same sort of time. And then beyond that, this task here happens after those tasks are done, right? So research might take a couple of weeks. So you see there's some that require the previous one to be completed before the next ones are done, right? And other things are concurrent. So that's a basic example. I've also got this thing to show you here, which we'll look at later. And this is a Gantt chart using a piece of software. And on the right here, you can see the Gantt chart spreading out. So again, there's something happening that's concurrent. Although these other things happen one after the other, there's knock-on effects. In software like this, it can show you resources, they're there. It can show you your task names and things like that as well. Your start and end dates, how long things last. All the kind of things we looked at so far can be seen here. And this is what you'll be building up to later on in your second assessment. Creating Gantt charts and creating projects like this. So I'll just jump back to where I was in my document. There you go. Make sure I haven't went too far. Yeah, if I had said it there are lots of tools which allow the production of Gantt charts. My manual spreadsheet is not what you'll be doing. I'll expect you guys to use the proper software and do it professionally and not knocking up your own version of it in a spreadsheet. We won't be doing that whatsoever.